Hello, Mr. 006, we're back for I Want to Be the Sublime Part 4. We're making some decent progress through Path 2, or we were last time anyway. Let's hope we can continue. And I'm gonna restart that so I can die immediately, yay. But so that I can, kind of start things off at the pace. Well, we're off to a terrific start for video 4. Let's have, whoops, wrong button. Like I said, wonderful start. And let's not have any more of that Windows 8, please. I never known you to crash here before. I know you're going to crash at a certain point during Path 2, and I'm fully prepared for that. But not here, anyway. What I need to do is make my way up to that clear icon you can see at the top right, and it's a bit of a convoluted path to get there. And obviously down here at the bottom we've got all these platforms with the spikes kind of rotating back and forth. Now, I kind of tend to have just a strategy for kind of when I want to move, when I kind of want to, which blocks I can, damn it, which blocks I want to step on and which ones I don't need to, kind of thing. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. In case you hadn't noticed, that block, that kind of ground at the bottom there is kind of discoloured, so damn it! So that's why I kind of jumped over it. I don't honestly feel like demonstrating there, to be honest, but yeah, the area to the ground, just where I just died there, to the right of where I died, you can probably see it's slightly discoloured. That is obviously a pit, and I do not want to fall down there, so that's why I'm jumping over it. I've screwed that up in so many different ways. I was too slow, so that there's this little projectile thing that's flying around would have probably hit me. And I also, as you saw, triggered a spike to rise up and kill me. So, yeah. Anyway, the tricky bit of honestly, the most tricky bit about this, I think, is probably that jump there. Yeah, I just find it a bit of a pain. So let's not do this time. Oh, and don't go into Death Note. I mentioned during part 1 that screen is the bane of every I Want to Be the Sublime player's existence. You see that screen, your heart just drops. You obviously may have seen there that I kind of anticipated, or that the on the ledge up the wow, that was terrible. The ledge up the top there, that there was indeed a fake bit of platform, or which would get me onto the spike. So I kind of jumped through, but I obviously jumped too high at the other end, into Death Note, which I say is a screen that you do not want to really ever see. Maybe once for entertainment value, but beyond that, practically never again. And I don't know why I am screwing this rotating spike bit up so much at the moment. But yeah, in case you hadn't noticed, like I'd already kind of mentioned, where 90% of my deaths are, it's on this jump here, which I just find those kind of jumps awkward. I never kind of can seem to get myself set in a perfect position to get through them. It's, I wouldn't say pot luck, because I can obviously see the spikes there, and I'm obviously trying to move in between them, but a large proportion of the time I just won't perhaps jump high enough, so that I don't hit my head on the ceiling. That's dreadful. I'm going to go back, hide down here, and get this thing coming back. No, come. You're going to get stuck there. Okay, don't do that. Okay, but no, I went too late there, and I tried to rectify the situation by tricking the flying thing to come back around, because I wouldn't have had enough time at the top to outrun it. But it obviously didn't work out that way. Oh, come on. Yeah, that. Oh no! Don't do the difficult one and then screw up the easy one. Frankly, calling that difficult is probably not. I've done it again, and now I've probably got no chance of outrunning it unless I hang back to the left-hand side of the screen just a little bit more. Oh, there's the block. I need to go one further over to the right. Oh, a little bit further over to the right than that I jumped. I misremembered where the safety of the platform was. Why sometimes is that spike rising up and sometimes not? I thought I got into it and got it into a kind of a... Oh, wall jump! Work properly, please. I thought I kind of got that spike into a situation where it didn't trigger up all the time. Yeah, if I can get it to trigger up, that is lucky as hell. I don't quite know actually how the hell I didn't go off the screen there. But anyway, last thing to not screw up on is landing on the platform. Yay. Okay, that took a little bit longer than I was hoping, but fine. And yeah, thought I'd show there's a block there so that you can't really do this bit. That's terrible. I need to go further over than that. Now, you can see this Sonic 3 marble garden thing, but I hate, and I can't believe I've just cleared it that quickly. Fine, fine, fine. Okay, now ordinarily there would be a was save here, and I would hit that before showing something else off. But what you're going to kind of see is obviously me getting a... Well, let's do it. There. So, yeah, pretend you didn't see that screen. Because the only reason I did that is because I want to kind of show something off before I kind of go up there, and I didn't want to kind of die before definitely getting to it. So that's what I wanted to show off. A mushroom flew up. And that clue that I got on the first path, is it where amanitas fly or whatever, that relates to this screen. So, given that there was a mushroom, I'll go back, whoops, thanks for the death note, yeah, well I'll cancel out of that, yeah. The mushroom obviously flew up here, and obviously where it flew up, isn't it what? That doesn't matter anyway. is another clue to an eye block. So, yeah, that's the kind of, yeah, well that's what that clue is all about. So, this is a fun little eye block. I may end up cutting this to after a little bit if I run out of things to say or rant about or whatever on this, because this is a pain. It will eventually go down, and I'm going to save in between here. But yeah, this is... Whoops. No, that might be okay actually. I've just rubbed up against this right-hand wall, although I didn't save it actually, so no, that's okay. Yeah, I don't know whether the pixel alignment actually has kind of any impact here, but yeah, what you need to do on this, or at least as far as I'm aware, is drop down into this, or dip down into this area with, you know, where the spike is, and then feather, and I do mean feather, the jump button, because that looked pretty good, but it still wasn't good enough apparently. To, you know, and move over to the right. Alternatively, don't crash, no, just the music, thank you. Alternatively, you could jump cancel this, but I've never ever pulled off it. Wow, no words. Never been able to pull off a jump cancel, so yeah. Well, as you can just see, the technique to try to dip down in that area to the left of the spike and then feather a jump over is the way I would approach this, and I think is the way to go. Obviously, if you are expert enough to be able to, I've done that, so I've got back out really quickly as well. Obviously, if you are expert enough to pull off jump cancelling, then by all means, go ahead and do it, but I'm not, so we'll just do it that way, and we'll do it incredibly quickly. Okay, so let's approach this bit, and yeah, this little rock here is that you're able to stand on, and the trick to this bit here is you need to, well, when you touch the, actually let me demonstrate something. You stick to the blue bit, you stick to the kind of the blue coloured ones. If you touch the yellow ones, you get fried, electrocuted, whatever. So you need to kind of avoid those. And basically what happens here is after a certain amount of time that you spend on the blue bit, the kit automatically kind of drops down, and you kind of need to time your movements over. Oh, I don't believe that! Bugger! Oh, actually, good. I was waiting for that. You may have noticed, and I don't know if it was commented on during the first video, that there are some kind of titles for screens to come up, and it seems to be a bit random when they pop up. But you can see this one up here now. This room is called Requiem for Razar's Sanity, and yeah, that is or I believe that is a reference to the fact that when Razar, or Zero Mega Man X as it was at the time, when it got to this screen, there was some kind of a glitch, I think, whereby you actually had to jump off the kind of the platforms, a bit like I kind of did there. You obviously saw me fall at an alarmingly quick rate, where you have to kind of jump off and then jump kind of back from like that. But anyway, it's been fixed, so now you just have to kind of fall off. It actually will come into play in Path 3, because it was not Liam's intention that this area be cleared that way, or as far as I'm aware, anyway. So yeah, it has been fixed, and it caused no end of frustration when Zero Mega Man X was going through that bit. But it was doable, as he clearly demonstrated. But yeah, thanks for the music thing there. I thought I was going to fall off the ledge, but obviously it took a bit longer as well, and I didn't fall off the edge. But yeah, it is doable. But for this bit anyway, at least, it's far easier, or I would imagine it's far easier to simply just wait for the timing to work out so that you drop off the ledge. The tricky bit is faking out the mushroom. The tricky bit is not screwing this last little bit, or that bit anyway. This bit can be a bit tricky because I need to fake something out here, and I need to go quite a bit over to the right, but I also need to leave myself enough room to come back to the left, and that's really annoying. I will come back and address what no, we don't want to do that. I want to get one further over just to give myself a bit of a head start. Yeah, I will address, what that message was when we can get over there and not die. So yeah, this bit is kind of annoying, kind of tricky. You need to, yes, there we go. But don't, make sure you move far enough back over to the left so that you don't, so that the falling thing doesn't kill you, because it will. And here we have a cryptogram, and as you might kind of guess, it's leading to a clue to an eye block. Now, it's an eye block on Path 1, so since I've already got them all, I've already got it. But let me address what it is, and hopefully, if I bring up this box here, hopefully you can see this. If not, I will maybe do this as annotation, but I hope you can all see this. I hope you all see this text pad thing. So basically, the key, well, with any cryptogram, just as a kind of I wouldn't call myself an expert on it, but I do quite like solving logic problems and whatever. But for cryptograms, where you've kind of got the links of words and such like that, and they're obviously kind of hidden in a jumbled mess. You're kind of looking for words like a, or I, or the, or and. The ones that kind of reasonably kind of commonly come up, and you're after kind of. If you can figure out how, if any of those words appear, how they are created, then you've kind of solved the thing. So we've got two 3-letter words there, GSV, and they're both the same. So well, I know what it says anyway. But if we assumed that we were trying to find the, then basically the key to decrypting this one is you want to kind of reverse the position of the letter in the alphabet depending on its number. So, for instance, I've typed out the thing here. G is, as you can see from the top here, is the 7th letter of the alphabet. So if you reverse it and count backwards, and the 7th letter from the back is T. So repeating this process for S, and I hope you can see my cursor as well. S is the 19th. So if we go to the 19th one from the front, if we assume 26 was A, we get H, and V is 5, and the 5th letter of the alphabet is E. So continuing this on, I'll do this bit very quickly if I don't press the wrong keys. This is what that is what the message spells out. So this is to do with the castle beneath the stars. So this is to do with the room that gave us the password to get through the castle. So the skull, star, wave, fish one. It's also the room with the pit where Jenkin comes in and kills you. So if you actually went back to the video, my first video, and looked at that, you'll see that the eye block that I got in that screen was positioned under the star block of the password. So I actually think this cryptogram should read the castle beneath the star, singular, not plural, because there's only one star there. But hey ho, that's what the cryptogram means. And yeah, since I've already got it, it doesn't matter, but worth demonstrating what that is nonetheless. So, with that out of the way, let's hope I don't die on getting out of this screen, and I can hit the save and progress on with the next screen. Yay! And I've got a little bit of time before we get to 20 minutes or so, so let's progress on a little bit more and tackle this water area. Or hopefully, anyway. And as with any water area, swimming, infinite jumps, however you want to think about things. And we need to be careful to jump, obviously, above the spikes on the floor, and obviously that enemy that's looks like a bit of a seashell on the ceiling. And damn it! And I believe, anyway, at least, that you can't really rest anywhere. Let me just... Oh, no, you can rest there. It also looks like I can... if I don't move too far accidentally to the left, that I maybe can rest on that second bit of what looks like coral or seaweed or whatnot. So, yeah. It's not too terribly bad. It's just a matter of, obviously, just... not forgetting that there is a block that appears there to trick you into jumping too high straight into the seashell or whatever that thing is. Oh dear. But yeah, it's all just a matter of obviously getting a feel for the that you're jumping so that you're not too high, not too low. It's not too bad. But I seem to be kind of dying in the same place. Oh, yeah, that first little bit of seaweed all the time, so I don't know whether waiting just a little bit, longer. Right, remember there's a block there this time, and we should be fine, yeah. There's also a block, around there, so I couldn't hit the save earlier. So, yeah, anyway. Right, that's that done. So, fish time. Damn, not good. And this is just all a matter of really a matter of knowing the position for all the fish. I gotta get the eye block, yes! I died, but obviously that was what I was aiming for, the eye block. That was the crucial thing. I don't care about dying whatsoever. The eye block was the crucial thing. So that's 3 now, out of 4. And, yeah. So try and finish up the... I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and do that a little bit better. Yeah. There. Give myself a bit more time. Right, now I forgot Well, I didn't forget about that. I kind of knew it was there, but I just wasn't quite sure exactly where it was. I guess I could do this a bit quicker, couldn't I, if I just zoom through. Yeah, let's do it that way. That's just a little bit quicker, isn't it? Right, come on. Where are you? Where are you? And watch out for those spikes there. They're kind of somewhat hidden by the coral or the seaweed or whatever, but yeah, just make sure you kind of jump over those. I mean, there's a gate jump. The last one. So right, okay. There's no save here, unfortunately. There would be on normal mode. It's a wuss one, and that was absolutely appalling. If I get back to that screen and I don't die immediately, I will hopefully be able to demonstrate a bit better about what you're supposed to do there. Okay, jump. Yeah, right, good. Hopefully I can hit that this time. Yes. What you need to do, and that's screwed up, is kill. No, thank you. That's not what you should be doing. Oh, what is with Windows 8 recently? I'm expecting certain crashes. That I mentioned earlier. Yeah, that was not where I was expecting to crash. We're not going to get to the point where I know it's going to crash in this video, but no, I'm not expecting it to crash there. I don't know why it is. Right, can we do a bit better job here? Thank you. Right, you need to hit the jellyfish or whatever these are. Before they reach the toxic waste or nuclear material or whatever, and you obviously don't need to shoot. It's yourself. Why did I jump up there? Blur. Now I definitely knew that trap was there, and you can obviously see I was being a bit hesitant while I was kind of climbing up that little shaft area. But yeah, I knew that was coming. I don't know why when I saw him I jumped. That was really stupid. But yeah, the key to that obviously that other area is shoot the jellyfish before they reach the toxic waste, and make sure that when you are trying to kill them, you don't shoot the waste yourself. You will cause it to blow up as well. Right, now let's not screw this up this time. And another good technique for this bit is to hug the wall actually when you fall. Let me see if I can demonstrate. If I'm just falling here, you can maybe kind of gauge the speed at which I'm falling there. But now if I hug the wall, hopefully you can kind of see there that I'm actually falling a lot faster, which is actually a big help in outrunning that thing. I don't believe it's necessary. Hit the save there, and we'll probably call that a video. Yeah, watch, I'll finish my explanation. I don't believe it's necessary to complete. Yes, to complete the to outrun it, but it certainly helps. So yeah, I'm immensely pleased with the progress again. 2 more eye blocks, and yeah, I've kind of still doing what I think is a pretty good job, and so far not being too hindered by the lack of woof saves and whatnot. So yeah, I think we'll probably leave it there for part 4. And we're getting pretty close to the end of Path 2, in all honesty. Obviously, we have a boss to face at some point, but yeah, getting pretty near the end of Path 2. So yeah, next time, video Part 5. I might have said Part 2 there. I meant Path 2. Blech. Words. Yeah, end of Path 2. So video for Part 5. I'll hopefully get to the end of Path 2. Hope to see you then. Cheerio.